All right, weekend sports betting tips on the Barroom Network. My name is Tooch. Got Mr. Sean Higgs and Anthony from Pounded Sports. And we are live July 5th, Barroom Network, talking weekend sports betting tips, mostly baseball today, except for today's opening discussion, which is Mr. Sean's thoughts on pizza.
So, Tooch, you fumbled the bag already. Tooch was supposed to introduce Sean, the New York pizza sucks Higgs, but no, he fumbled the bag already.
I thought it was he doesn't like Chicago pizza.
Yeah, I told you. That's how you introduce him.
Okay.
You got to get him back for what he said on Tuesday about Chicago pizza. I told you, just wait till Friday.
Sorry.
At least Tooch knows his name, where he's like, "Hi, I'm Tooch. You could call me."
That's half
Tooch.
the battle. That's half the battle. Half the battle.
I mean, we're burning the candle.
Chicago pizza is terrible. Crappy hot dogs. How?
I'm
excited to talk about this, man.
What are you talking? We can do a whole hour show and argue about this.
Tell me what's good in Chicago.
Let's
besides the Blues Brothers.
Hold on.
Besides the Blues Brothers,
let's get a slice of New York pizza so the flop can go like this backwards.
Hey, listen, that's a crap.
Who the hell has to bend a slice of pizza to eat it?
No.
Squares are the best.
Pizza?
Squares are the best.
No.
Anyway,
it's not pizza. You guys make it like a stromboli. It's like a lasagna. You call it pizza.
It's a square. It's a pizza cut in squares. It tastes better. Yeah. Why don't you just get a slice so it just all the shit just falls right off.
You know what? I'm going to start a poll on Twitter.
Please.
Yeah,
please.
We need a poll on this one.
Tavern style and New York style. No.
Yeah, Pizza Hut has tavern style now. It's their newest marketing.
Who does?
Pizza Hut.
I'll pass.
This guy goes to
Mr.
Subway. Mr. Subway thinks they're Italian. They got a great Italian hoagie, this guy.
He's trying to get sponsorship from Pizza Hut and Subway.
My buddy Jay Grizz here.
Look at this guy. Fucking Subway and Pizza
Cubs. Last place Cubbies. Costed us a season win total. Thanks,
Boom.
Cubbies.
Tavern style.
No question. He busted out, no question. Get the pen out. Get the pen out. No question.
Sean's in New York. Do you have New York pizza down in Houston?
They got this joint Grimaldi's got a decent pizza.
We got one too in Iowa, but the pizza chef wasn't trained properly. It was like cardboard.
Nah, it's all right, Grimaldi's. I had the kids had a Domino's New York style deep dish, and I love Texas. Dude, the food here is terrible. Unless you're going Tex-Mex or barbecue, it's crap. There's nothing here. There's no Italian food here.
I gotta say, down here,
I got a joint by me. It's called Joe's Italian, not Joey's Joe. I don't know any Italian guy named Joe. They're all Joey or Joe.
That's the most American Italian.
I
place
told
ever.
you this. I remember I was driving past place. I said I got a place that's called Joe's.
Should be Giuseppe.
Not JoJo's.
Should be Giuseppe.
Not Joey's.
Yeah.
Not just that Joe. Not Gianni. What did she know?
We got a good New York place, I will say. It's a good New York place. It's called Joey's New York Pizza. But the pizza, again, flop-tastic, man. Let me tell you. But
that's not a good
so
pizza,
damn good,
Bobby. I don't want
so
a
damn
pizza.
good.
You got to hold that up and fold it. It's got to keep its form.
Why the hell? Anyway, I'm not going to get into it.
You don't want to fold it, though, right?
You shouldn't have to fold pizza.
No, I'm not saying folding. Like, when I take a slice of pizza,
you pick it up and it's like a
like you fold it like a taco.
No, I don't fold like this. Yeah, I crunch the crust and I narrow it down and put it around. Because here again, you whack ass Chicago people, it's like this thick with a bunch of crap on it. That ain't a pizza.
That's totally different. That's stuff.
That ain't a pizza.
We like the tavern style, the thin.
Oh, you like the little thin crust? Like, hi, look at me. I'm having a little.
No question
I'm having a little flatbread. I'm having a little flatbread.
That's not
pizza.
flatbread. Far from it. Far from it. Better ingredients and everything.
And I'm all for thin crust because I want, I'm not a big doughy guy in my pizza.
I'd rather have tavern style.
I just want my sausage and cheese on the pizza.
Tavern style is the best. No question.
Is that what you are? So you guys call it tavern style, the thin crust? Okay, yeah. I know.
I'm thinking crust with cut into squares, little squares, or rectangles or triangles.
It's squares, yeah. You don't cut it into slices. It tastes better in squares. It tastes better.
See, we call that the square pizza is like a Sicilian style.
No,
that's what we call it.
But
cut in square slices.
Very Sicilian.
Yeah.
We can do an hour show on pizza.
I need my pizza. I can't eat 8 slices too many. You got to cut into 4. I could only eat 4 slices of pizza.
Next time I order,
figure that out, folks. That's a joke for those. Jake, anybody laughing?
Next time I order Joey's, I'll send you a picture. It's legit. I gotta say, it is legit.
It's tough finding good pizza, especially down here. It's the water. You need the good water.
I'm telling you, when I moved out here to Iowa, the best pizza was at the gas station. Was the Casey's. It's good. I mean, but now we've got a Rosati's, we've got a Grimaldi's, we got a Giordano's. So we got some better pizza now.
We got a place called Pepperoni's, Marco's, Pizza Hut, Domino's.
Yeah, Marco's and Papa John's is the worst on the planet.
Grimaldi's.
Marco's. Papa John's is the worst pizza on the planet.
And
I'll take a Tostino's any day.
Joe's Italian, the pizza's not too bad there. And they finally, the menu was like an IHOP menu. Yeah. Like, listen, the Texans can't figure this out. This is way too much food on here. Right? Because they walk into a joint, it's barbecue. It's easy. Barbecue captures. You can't have 15 different chicken. You know, you can't write chicken parm, veal parm. You can't just have all this stuff. It's got to be chicken, and you can do whatever you want. It's the same ingredients. Everything's the same. It's franchise style. It's Marsala. It's caper. It's all interchangeable.
Don't they have?
You don't need to roll out a IHOP Denny's menu that folds out like a playbook.
That's true.
In Madden football that has 9 pages on it.
That's true.
Do they have
this guy taking Hawaiian pizza? Look at this wacko.
I like Hawaiian pizza too, though. But my wife.
Tooch is the guy that eats Subway. Come on, lay off Tooch.
Do they have Perkins or
Perkins Family Restaurant?
IHOP, yeah, in Texas.
Ours closed with COVID.
There's no Perkins.
No Perkins.
We got Cracker Barrels down here.
Waffle, yeah, Cracker Barrel,
Waffle House,
Cracker Barrel. Yeah.
It's Houston, so there's Cracker.
It's all freaking carbs and bread.
I
mean, you can't find a protein unless it's eggs in Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
I can't.
I've never gotten to the Cracker Barrel. All I know is when I was driving down there were signs that were saying things like "Release the dumplings" for Cracker Barrel. Release the dumplings were on the highways, going through like Virginia and stuff. Release the dumplings.
That's some Lego movie stuff.
Yeah, we got Perkins and Baker's Square out here. IHOP.
Baker Square, last one alive.
Yeah. French
Never heard of it.
French silk pie.
Chicago thing.
Oof.
Terrible Chicago thing.
Terrible for you, but delicious.
They're known for their pies.
Speaking of good Chicago stuff, I just happen to have this menu next to me.
What is that? Portillo's, yeah.
It's about time to go to a decent restaurant.
They got Portillo's in Houston?
They're building one. By
There's 2 of them out here.
Get Italian beef there.
I had it when I was out in Denton. I went.
I get the combo. And
I took a picture. I put it on Twitter. There.
You get a Chicago dog, too?
No, I had the beef sandwich I had.
Yeah. How was the beef there?
Beef's good.
It was a good sandwich. The bread was great. You bite into it as a crunchy piece of bread. I loved it.
Chicago dogs are not for everybody.
No.
You gotta either like it or you don't. There's
What's that, loaded up with diarrhea on it?
It's got all vegetables. It's like a garden.
Yeah. It's
got everything.
Yeah,
it sounds like crap to me.
It's not. I mean, it's not even my top play.
I think you think the hot dog should be topped with lettuce and Miracle Whip. How's that for a topping? That's a joke. No one ever bring. Did I ever tell you a story? One of my wife's, she's got to be mentally unstable. Brought Miracle Whip into my house.
Who did?
Oh man,
your wife?
A friend of hers.
Oh.
They're not. I said you can't be friends with that person anymore.
Oh, you know what I did?
So they would come over for like football. Like the husband was a Cowboy fan. Like, let's go. I got the dish. This is way back in early 2000. Like, come on over. I don't even know what
Miracle Whip is.
Watch. It's this disgusting
fake mayonnaise.
It's fake mayonnaise.
Okay.
And and they come over like, oh, I'm like, put that right in the garbage. Get this out of here. What is wrong with you? Bringing Miracle Whip. I got nice boar's head turkey and ham. You're bringing
Maxwell Street Polish. You ever had that?
Whip? My ex-girlfriend had her cousin from Colombia up here, and he bought he was gonna make pizza for us. Don't ask me why, but he bought a jar of ragu. I saw it on the counter. immediately ran outside the house and threw that shit right in the dumpster. I was like, that shit's not allowed in my house.
Nice ragu. Why not?
Like, I make my sauce. I make you sauce.
Got to get some San Marzano tomatoes.
That's disgusting.
Blend that up.
I mean, really, he could have went just got exactly the San Marzano. You got a big number 10 can.
Yep.
And then just jazz it up with a bunch of garlic or whatever you got to put.
Grizz does not like the ragu.
Let me tell you, he made one pizza. My kitchen was upside down. I had more pizza crap on the floor than on the counter. I was like, what the heck did you do to my kitchen?
You guys Colombian? How's he make a pizza? Shouldn't he be making
Don't ask, man. Don't ask.
Yep.
Like, don't ask.
Ceviche or something? What's he doing?
Yeah.
It was a pretty good pizza. I give him a lot of credit. But it was for one freaking pizza for 3 people, and it was tiny as hell. That big of a mess? No.
It's like going to work for 8 hours to make a pizza.
Pretty much. All right,
I made your little flatbread, the chicken flatbread I made today.
Yeah, how was it?
It was excellent. So I was doing my show. I said, I want to do this today. So I gave her a couple cans of the chicken.
Nice.
I said, it's just like 2 eggs, whatever. She
took
garlic, salt, pepper, threw it in there. It was nice, kind of like well done. I don't know how long it was in there. It was nice and crunchy.
Yep.
Poured a little Frank's Red Hot on top of it, and I took out the spoon of blue cheese, like spread out flat.
Yeah.
It wasn't like globbed down. It was kind of spread out.
Yeah.
It was a nice little snack.
Yeah, it's all protein.
Put on top of this. I was like, you know what, my fat ass? I said I could like put a piece of chicken. I could like do up chicken cutlets inside of that and make a sandwich with the flatbread as the
like KFC does. What is it called? What does the KFC do?
I have no idea what they do.
Instead of the 2 buns, they put 2 chicken breasts in the middle. I forgot what it's called.
Their sandwich? It's 2 chicken.
There was their sandwich. They do it like once a year.
That sounds like heaven to me.
It was so damn good. I had it every year. I go, I have to get it. But let's get it.
Trade deadline coming up. What is it? July.
This guy's had COVID for the last 3 years. This guy called.
I know. Every day, first thing when I talk to him in the morning, I'm like, "How's that cold?" It's just the answer is all dry coughing.
Yes, buyers and sellers. I love it. I was talking to one of the Earls. I'm like, we got to do a little trade deadline show at the end of the month. I love trades.
Yeah, it's the best time of the year.
The White Sox will give up Garrett Crochet to anybody, you think?
I think
he'll be on the move.
He's going to the Dodgers.
You think the Dodgers will make a move for him?
Who else is? I mean, because the White Sox are asking for a lot. The Dodgers, man, they're willing to just give. If they want somebody, they get them.
You got to think the Brewers will be looking for an arm.
They're cheap.
The Brewers just got Dallas Keuchel and Aaron Savali. What are you talking about? They're looking great.
Dude, Aaron Savali, that's
what I'm talking about.
That's the type of play they get. They don't go for big names.
I'm shocked that wasn't a Yankee mood after getting J.D. Davis out of the
and you know what?
Out of the dumpster.
If the Rangers are around 500, don't be surprised if the Rangers go for Crochet.
They could use a pitcher.
Yeah.
I would.
My wife's like, "Give me credit for the chicken." I said you made the chicken. She out here ear hustling behind the door, like with her ear up against the door, listening to me talk. Did I not say?
You did. She wants the credit to go viral. She wants her credit to go viral.
Oh my goodness!
How many views is her chicken gonna go?
You got to put that up on post it on X.
I should have took a picture.
Yeah,
you got to take pictures of this stuff.
All credit to the wifey.
I think the Dodgers are going to head over to. It won't shock me if they go to try to get Crochet or Louis Roberts too.
You know who I just thought of? Tyler Anderson. He's going to go back to the Dodgers
for the Angels. That's perfect fit for the Dodgers.
Perfect for him. Perfect.
Yeah.
For both sides.
What about Jack Flaherty of the Tigers going to somewhere like the Braves?
He'll end up on the Orioles again. See, the Orioles should be saying, "Give me Crochet, give me." Roberts, give me Vaughn. They should be all in.
Yep.
Right. I think they should. And are they going to get Crochet? Probably not. They get whoever. I think their big move should be, I'm going for Mason Miller to Oakland. I want that relief pitcher. That's who they should go to. What is Oakland doing? They're going to a minor league stadium next year. Who's going to see that crap? Trade the guy
in Las Vegas.
They're not going to Las Vegas. They're playing in Sacramento next year.
Okay.
They're in Sacramento for 3 years at a minor
league
park.
They build a stadium.
In Vegas.
Yeah, but they're playing in Sacramento at a minor league stadium. Orioles should be like, what do you want for this guy? They have this most stacked minor leagues. That's what they need. You can't roll Craig Kimbrell out there with this team. And you could be like, we'll be back next year. You don't know what next year brings. Yep. We'll be there next year. Sure. The Phillies thought
100%.
they'd be back next year, and here they go. They got 3 of their best players are on the injured list.
What are the odds?
The Dodgers are like, we're ready to go. We're $400 million invested, and your entire pitching staff is on the injured list. The guy they brought in for Japan. Bueller's working his way back. Kershaw's on the DL. Betts is on the DL. Gavin Stone, Sheehan, all these guys. Glasnow's he's almost at 20 more innings. He's at his limit from last year. So there is no next year. Remember you traded away your relief pitcher like 2 years ago when you were you made the playoffs? We'll be back. And next year you said, let's get Cole Irvin from the A's. That was their big pickup, a starting pitcher.
Yeah.
Well, you got 2 starting pitchers because you got 3 guys on the injured list. And who are you going to go after? Flannery, another older injury guy? Who are you going to bring? Sonny? Like, they got to think big.
Is Flaherty that old? He's not that old, is he?
No.
He's just not healthy. He's a guy who's, again, you're betting on a guy to finally be healthy?
I don't think he's going anywhere. I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he stays in Detroit.
The Tigers are going to be sellers, though.
the last place
I don't think they're – who are they selling? They're already in the middle of a rebuild. They're not selling the whole team.
Where are they going? They have no bats. The pitching's – listen, that guy Rhea Olsen at one point had like a 1.90 ERA, and the team was 1-11 in his starts.
Someone like Olsen will leave. Flaherty, I don't see Flaherty leaving.
Why not?
So
That's the guy.
Anthony, if I told you that the Tampa Bay Rays were over 500, would you believe me?
I do, because they've won 6 straight series.
That's crazy.
Coming into the series, yeah.
They're 40 for one game above 500. I'm not saying this is the Tampa Bay Rays always make.
They're one of the hottest teams in baseball. Yeah,
they make a lot of they win a lot of games with like barely anybody on the team.
Yeah. And that was a great trade. They traded Savali. Yep. That was a great trade because Savali was not. He was struggling.
Yeah.
And now Shane Baz is back. Who God knows how long he's gonna be okay.
Guys have pitched 2 years.
So
and how are you trade again? Like the Brewers, Dallas Keuchel. They traded for Dallas Keuchel $1. That's what Seattle wanted for Dallas Keuchel, and they just put Wu on an injured list. That's how much they thought of that guy. They traded him for $1 with their number 3 starter on the injured list.
I don't get the Dallas Keuchel thing. I just don't get it. Because there's so many other pitchers available.
Again, if I'm Tampa Bay, I'm not getting. I don't care how bad the guy's pitching. You need any pitcher you can get. Worry about it in September if you have 6 starters, because it never works out that way.
Tampa will get 1 hitter and 1 relief pitcher.
That's the trade deadline is what day? Sorry.
Usually it's August 1st now, right? They moved it back a day.
Yeah.
The Mariners could use a bat in the lineup. They're sitting at 48 and 41. I think they're in first place in that division.
Yeah, barely holding on.
Holding on. They have good, decent pitching. They're a little injured right now, but
they just can't hit.
A bat in that order might make some. So the Brewers are one of the better hitting teams. That Jackson Chourio in the lineup made a ton of difference doing it all. You know, with the speed, the hitting.
He's actually struggling this year.
He's struggling now.
Believe it or not,
team, I have no idea how they hit if you look at their lineup.
I know. Yelich is having a good season.
They got 2 veterans on the team, and the rest are like second, third year guys, and they produce.
Yelich and Contreras, and even Terang's being well. Everyone else, Frelick's hitting 260. I mean, you look at team, it's like a. But again, in today's baseball, where the average batting average is 210, and you got a bunch of guys hitting 250, I guess you're a good team.
Yeah, exactly, Sean. Nailed it. Yep.
Willie Adamaze, their leading RBI guy, 13 homers, 56 ribbies, batting 234.
The best thing Tampa ever did was trade him. He's a 210 hitter. 234, that's great for him. 234.
The Blue Jays are sitting at 39 and 48. You got to think
they're going to sell. They have to.
That is the team.
What about Bo Bichette going somewhere?
Well,
he's going to be the hottest player.
I was going to say Vladdy to the Mariners. If I'm the Mariners, I want Vladdy, and I'll take any one of the pitchers. You want to give me Barrios? You want to give me Kikuchi? You want to give me Bassett? I mean, obviously, Gaspar won't go in that deal. If I'm Toronto, I'm selling. I don't care. He's having a bounce back year, Vlad. This is year 3 of them being ho-hum. But next year, though, we're going to run. How do you run it back? You could flip this team in 2 years with Gaspar, Barrios, Kikuchi, Bassett, Bichette, Vladdy, George Springer's another guy. If they want to go,
35 years old.
Yeah, but someone
will take him.
Seattle would take. Look at that Seattle brings in here. Who did you bring in? Mitch Haniger. Garver. Last year was Teoscar Hernandez was terrible. I mean, maybe they went to Springer because they got a bad taste with Teoscar. Suarez or whoever the Reds. Nick Senzel. Like, I'm talking about free agent guys. Okay. Cal Raleigh was a rookie for them, a prospect. And he's got 20 homers. He's not terrible.
Oh, he's set. He's their best player, believe it or not, when it comes to hitting.
They traded Jason Kelenic, who's actually pretty good, or Jared Kelenic.
He's on the Braves, right?
Tearing it up.
They can't find a free agent to hit for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, they just don't know how to pick players. They don't. They're like, oh, this guy's a power hitter, but he also strikes out 250 times a year.
The Padres,
for them, he's not a power hitter. For anybody who goes there, just turns into a strikeout 150 times a year guy, not even a power hitter.
Terrible. It's terrible.
48 and 43 for the Padres.
They're gonna hang. They'll be buyers. They're not selling.
They're gonna get like one or two. They're gonna go for bullpen. Their bullpen and starting pitching. You know what? They're gonna go for the Blue Jays. And if the Blue Jays are smart, they better put their price tag down because they got a shit ton of players to get rid of. Yeah. I mean, you get rid of Gossman, you get rid of Barrios. You might be able to live with keeping Kikuchi. You build your team around Guerrero just for the fans. You trade Bichette, and you just get rid of everybody. I don't see Guerrero moving, personally. I think the price tag is too high. That's their money ticket right there. The France that come to this game.
If
I'd build around somebody else.
I agree.
Mean, you got problems. Your best projects just got popped for PEDs.
Huh? The White Sox are blowing it up, right? Like Eric Fetty is going to go somewhere. That's an arm.
Fetty should go.
He's
Fetty will be on the Braves.
Yep. Yeah. Fetty
or maybe the Astros. Like the Astros need pitching.
Yep.
Yeah. Like the Yankees. People are like, oh, the Yankees, the big bad Yankees. The big bad Yankees pick up a A's guy who was DFA'd. Who are they going for? They're not going to go after Vaughn and Crochet or Vaughn and Fetty or Vaughn and Kopech or somebody out of bullpen. The Yanks are going to say, give me Josh Bell, who I watched yesterday go 0 for 4 in the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th inning with the game-winning run on where he could knock at a guy from third base. He failed every time. They'll get Josh Bell and his 220 average and Tanner Scott or A.J. Puck or some clown out of the bullpen. That's going to be the big trash barrel Yankee. I said this. The Yanks are in the back. They're in a Dollar General in like the little metal bin where they put all the cans of soup and vegetables that are all dented for like 39 cents. That's where the Yankees shop now because they pay Judge and they don't want to pay anybody else. Soto's leaving. Goodbye, Soto.
The Dodgers
not paying him more than Judge.
Have a hole at shortstop. What about Bo Bichette to the Dodgers?
I heard that. I mean, and as much as people love that Dodger minor leagues, well, hi, have you seen your team? Yeah, you might think you have a good minor league system. Your pitchers are all 5-inning guys who get hurt. And who's the last position player you brought up? Gavin Lux? He was supposed to be a stud. Where's he? I'll tell you where. His cards went from the save rookie box to the donation pile. And
yeah,
you got a 35-year-old Miguel Rojas playing shortstop there. He's hitting 290.
Miguel Rojas.
He's 35 though.
Miguel Rojas
for the Dodgers.
Who?
That's their shortstop.
From the former
Jason
Marlin.
Hayward. Jason Hayward's still on this team.
Yeah,
he's actually producing. He's been 260 something last time I checked.
Mm-hmm. They're playing the Dodgers. They host the Dodgers tonight. Glasnow and Savali will get to that one. Should we get to some?
If the Dodgers go to the playoffs, Glasnow is going to be pitching every 3 games, every 3 days. Mark my word, and it's going to be a disaster.
Yep.
They talking about Jay Chisholm over to the Dodgers, didn't they?
Yep. Yeah.
I think that's a great pickup for a leadoff hitter.
Betts on the injured list, right?
Yep.
So, you guys want to get to some games? So let me remind you if we sweep today 3-0 on the show, one viewer receive a free weekend VIP pass.
That's never going to happen because I can't pick my nose right now on the show. I don't think I've had a winner since last year, since football season.
We did go 2-1 last week.
Wait for football season.
We did go 2-1, so that was a winning week last week.
Yep.
Don't be angry with the 2-1s, folks, because it sounds like even Madman Tooch isn't giving out like 180s here. All of it's kind of plus money or even money kind of stuff. So
2-1, you go every day, 7 days. That's 14-7 for the week. Yep. That's a hell of a week right there.
Yeah.
Yes,
so don't be fooled by the IG and TikTok people. 14-7 is bad.
The Royals Rockies tonight. got Cole Reagans here. I'll let Anthony talk about this one.
I like this game a lot. Specifically, the Cole Reagans. Rockies are the number one strikeout team versus left-handed pitching. There's the two top strikeout left-handed pitchers in the American League, Cole Reagans and Gary Crochet. Crochet last week played versus the Rockies in Chicago. His line was 9.5, minus 120. Finished with 11 strikeouts, but he didn't start striking out guys until the second inning. First inning, no strikeouts, but still finished with 11. Cole Reagans, his line is always 7.5. Versus the Rockies tonight. I love this line. Give me Cole Reagans over 7.5 strikeouts.
All right, over under 10.5 there in Colorado. Sean, any thoughts on the total or sides?
Well, I need Dragons to win because I got a over 11.5 win ticket. I got a Royals over season win ticket. I got a Dragons Cy Young and Dragons lead the league in K. So obviously, anytime this guy's on the hill, I'm going to be biased towards him. I actually like the under here, though. Yeah. The Royals have just stopped hitting. It goes back to their road trip before their homestand. The homestand, they didn't hit well at all. And again, it's Colorado. I get it, but until I see something out of them, I'm not looking to run to like 185 with a guy. I don't care if I love him or not. It's not happening.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Team at home. Kaufman, the better hitting team at home on the road.
And don't sleep on Freeland. He's sneaky good in Colorado.
Yeah,
he can shut you down. I think this is a 4-2 type game.
Yep, I'm with Sean and Anthony on the under too. I like that play and Reagan strikeouts. Moving over to Minnesota where the Astros visit the Twins. Astros get plus money on the road. Dubin, who's getting knocked around, he's actually been pretty good his last couple starts versus Lopez. Lopez is a guy that gives up a ton of homers this season. I think he's like second in the majors. He's given up quite a bit long balls. Sean, what are your thoughts on these two pitchers?
And I like Lopez. I wish the Yankees traded Gleyber Torres for Lopez. That's what I was hoping, except he got traded for Louis Araz, which makes them look really good because that guy's been awesome, and he's going to win a batting title with his third different team in 3 straight years, I think.
Araz is on the Yankees now?
No. He was on Minnesota, won a batting title, went to Miami, won a batting title.
He's on the Padres, right?
As on the Padres, he leads the league in hitting. He could win 3 batting titles on 3 different teams, 3 straight years.
The guy's hell of a bat.
Unbelievable. Especially in a league of I think I saw somebody posted there's like 8 guys hitting over 300 or something ridiculous like that. No one. So you mentioned this guy's home runs, 17 he's given up. I love him because he's a strikeout guy, but he's just not been good this year for whatever reason. And I was like, man, the Twins, you lost Royce Lewis. The offense sputters. He comes back. The guy hits 10 homers in 11 games or some ridiculous nonsense. At home, he has not been good. I like the Stros here. Stros all weekend. You're going to give me plus money with Houston this weekend?
I do too.
Houston's the best hitting team in baseball overall.
Exactly.
Lefties, righties. Houston. Now, do they generate runs, a bunch of 2-out hits? Yeah, early in the year. You've seen this run since mid-June. They're right up there with the Mets. I think they have a better record than the Mets. I think they're the best team in the last month and a half record-wise. They've gone from like 10 under. What are they, in second place now? They're not going to take out Seattle here.
They're only a game or 2 out, yeah.
Yeah, you want to give me plus money. This guy's Lopez got a 286 batting average against at home. Yeah, I'll take a veteran bunch in the Astros who are pretty good. Pretty good. I wish he had some talent to bring in some more pitching. I don't know what you're going to do how to get some pitching help. They need pitching help.
They're going to get pitching in the trade deadline, but I'm also on the Astros. I got it this morning plus 135. But since Pablo Lopez struggles in the home run category, and he's been struggling versus left-handed hitters, give me a Yordan Alvarez home run at plus 325.
Yep.
Perfect scenario tonight.
Yordan
Yordan is hot right now. Hot.
I'm looking at the Astros.
I like my ribbies. As long as he's 125 or more, I'd go to Yordi Ribby.
His RBI is...
Give me the Astros team total over 3.5 at minus 110.
Plus 165 for an RBI. So, yeah.
Yordi's 165?
Yeah.
I'll have to do that.
I mean, hell, you're better off in doing that than a home run prop because he can just
That's why listen, you watch. I always do the Ribby props because as much as they want to do home runs.
Well, I thought it was like a minus 120 or something.
Nope.
Shoot, that's a good value.
You're going to give me those kind of numbers with 3, 4, 5 hitters. I'm definitely take anything usually 125. I mean, that's kind of low for me, believe it or not. Like most people think, I'm taking Judge. He's only minus 110 for an RBI. Thank you, doctor. I'm sure you wake up in the morning and the sun rose. You're shocked that happens.
Yeah,
that's no fun.
No,
you're going to give me any 3-4. I don't care what team it is. 4, 5, 6 guys at 150, 160, 200s. I got those A's. I got those Cleveland guys today. Fry plus 180. It's got like 40. I'll take a shot at a 180 versus in that kind of spot because the guys above you are all hitting 280 or better, or getting on base. You're going to have an opportunity.
Here's a good one for you: Bregman plus 210.
He bats second now, I think. Breggy.
I think if Altuve is playing, he's second.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he's leadoff.
But I'm not a huge leadoff Ribby guy. I worry.
No, I'm not either. But plus 210 for a number 2 hitter, it's pretty decent.
Especially with a guy who could hit 30 homers.
Yeah.
Really, this line is all Dubin, the doubt for the Astros starter. But man, give me the Astros team total over 3.5 today at minus 110.
Yeah.
Why not? The best hitting team in the majors.
100%. Yep. It's unanimous. We're all on the Astros.
All right. Orioles at the A's. Orioles minus 166. A's. Sean liked him some A's home dogs today with Suarez versus Hogan Harris today. How you feeling about this one?
You know what? Do I want to lay this kind of number? I mean, I get it. This would really be a pass for me. Oakland's won, 3 in a row, 4 in a row? I know they swept. The Angels are lowly. Baltimore's off the loss yesterday. I don't know. I mean, listen, Orioles, what's their home record? What do they got? Or, road record. What are they, like second best on the road? These guys just win on the road. It had to be a run line. I can't lay 165. Any team, I'm not laying that on the road.
And
it's a lefty. Oakland's not. I don't think the Orioles
struggle versus
lefties.
Yeah,
and they strike out over a lot versus lefties. So a Hogan Harris strikeout prop over 4.5 is plus 115. It's a nice little sprinkle. Put a unit on.
I would probably. Again,
that was my original free plan. I forgot about it.
I know people like, hey, I'm going to do first fives or wins. I don't know. I'm old school, so I'm always like full game kind of stuff here. I might actually think it's worth a shot here taking the A's. No one's giving them like they're supposed to be the worst team ever, and they're going to trade everybody. You heard me. I was just bashing them, saying they should trade guys. Who's going to come watch and play in Sacramento?
I like the under in this game.
This is a game I think they win, right? I won't be shocked here.
I'm telling you, Harris is actually better than people think he is.
Let me see. Orioles versus lefties. Shockingly, they're the 10th best versus lefties. They're hitting 260 versus lefties this season.
I'm telling you, every time I play them, they struggle a lot versus lefties.
They're 10th. Number That's 1 crazy. Versus lefties. Who do you think the number 1 team is?
Versus lefties?
Yes.
Oh, geez. Who is it?
You would never guess the first two.
It's the Braves, right? Versus lefties?
No.
Oh, the Mariners, Rockies?
Twins at 281, Arizona at 278.
Oh, wow. Yankees are the bottom versus lefties, right?
They're terrible. They're like at 230.
Yeah.
234. The worst team.
Dubin is a righty, though, tonight, right? Isn't Dubin a righty?
Yeah, Dubin's a righty. I was just throwing out. I was just on the lefty page. That's why I figured I'd throw it out to you.
No, it's good to know.
If I'm ever torn on something like, man, who should I do if I like it? Is it worth it? Like Mackenzie Gore tomorrow, right? He's facing or is he tonight? Gore, is Gore pitching today or tomorrow?
He's tomorrow. Corbin's today.
He's tomorrow. So St. Louis versus lefties, 217, second worst in the land. So
wow,
that's why he's a 140 fave tomorrow. In case you're wondering,
that makes sense. I mean, the Cardinals, they should be sellers. They're terrible. They are terrible. Going back to that, they are terrible.
And that's a team. They're second place, and you think, oh, you get in the playoffs, you could get hot. I am looking to dump Goldschmidt and Arenado for anything. Yes. This is like I said about Ohtani when I said trade Ohtani and just put Rendon in there to get rid of the contract.
Yeah,
get rid of these two. Goldschmidt's not hitting at all, and he's 37. Arenado's 34, and he's only going to get worse.
And he's always hurt now.
I'm looking to. I don't care. Goodbye. Yeah. Oh, you're selling, folks. Let's clear up $70 million off the payroll and go after a free agent who's under 30, maybe. I don't know. Soto's a free agent. I mean, can you Soto in St. Louis? I mean, you had McGuire, you had Pujols. So you bring this guy in here at 25 years old? Oh boy.
Oh, it'll definitely break the roof, that's for sure.
There you go, St. Louis fan. That's a town. You guys know this. You guys are Cub towns. You're shy guys. You know how St. Louis treats their players.
If they get rid of Arenado and Goldschmidt, they have an opportunity to get Soto. If they don't get rid of them, they don't have a chance.
Jump onto your MLB 24 that everybody's playing on Xbox or PS5s. Dump those guys and go after Soto as a free agent.
Yep. True. So we're at 3 runs now, Tooch. It's 2-1 Mets, bottom of the 4th. Still got some
time.
Got the under in this game?
Under 4.5 first 5.
I got a Pitt minus 120 for the game here.
For who? Pitt?
Yeah. I got Pitt, I got Boston, I got the Reds and the Dodger run line today.
That's good.
Patrick Corbin up 5-0. I wonder how many people are getting buried today with that.
Yeah, I saw that, right?
Well, it's Patrick Corbin Day, folks.
Yeah, I'm so sick of hearing. I'm like, that was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
3 years ago. That was
Listen,
Homer Bailey Day, too. Homer Bailey Day.
Who was that?
Homer Bailey. Remember Homer Bailey Day? 21 straight losses. Remember that?
I get he's 1-5 in bad, but you just can't blindly do that.
Yeah,
I get it.
What the hell?
2-2 now?
2-2 bottom of the 4th. My gosh, Skeens is giving up homers. Oh, no, that was Severino. So we got 1 inning to not get any runs.
Oh, boy. So what are final thoughts on Orioles A's?
Under.
I like the A's.
I got no play.
I didn't play this game.
Stay away from me. Suarez has pitched well.
Yeah.
It's I don't
this
like,
is why the Orioles need a pitcher.
Yeah.
Bradish is out. Means is out. You got Grayson and Burns. You need somebody else here, folks.
Yeah.
If I'm them, I'm not leaving Oakland this weekend without the relief pitcher. I'm getting it done. I'm like, heck, I'll take JP Sears. I'm taking a pitcher. I don't care what starting pitcher. If I could get the relief pitcher, I don't care what it costs. Who do you guys want from the minors? They are the best team. I don't want to hear about Cleveland. I like the Indians. They got 2 guys over 5+ ERAs. Like, what's his name? Allen and who's the other guy? Oh, Cookie Carrasco. I think got 5.30+ ERAs. And Tristan McKenzie just got opted back to the minors. That team, you have a better lineup and you have a better pitching. You are the best team in the American League. Phillies got problems. The Braves got problems. The Dodgers got problems. And that's it. No one else is really going to. This is the Orioles World Series to lose. It really is. Yeah. I don't know why you don't go all in. Don't teams usually go all in to try to win a World Series?
They should.
And you don't even have to go out and pay. You're not the 2008 Yankees got to go pay CC, AJ Burnett, and Texera $400 million. You got to trade some guy you don't know if he's going to be good just because he's a prospect to get a guy who's a good closer right now.
Yep.
Forget about Krimble's maybe Hall of Fame trajectory. Get that relief pitcher. Win a World Series. Win the playoffs. The pennant. Come on.
They need their closer back. They need that closer back. Because Kimbrel, it's going to be a disaster in the playoffs.
Go after this guy. Dumb.
All right, next game.
Dumb.
Yep, we got the Diamondbacks at the Padres. Slade Ciccone versus what's this guy's first name? Vasquez.
Javi Vasquez. Randy.
Randy Vasquez.
Not Javi Vasquez. Although Randy, I think, was a Yankee as well.
Yeah.
Javi Vasquez
came over in a Soto deal.
Soto deal.
He did. Randy Vasquez came over in the trade.
I like the Padres here. No, I'm sorry. D-backs run line -1.5.
I got no play on this game. Stay away from me.
Yeah. Stay away from you. And Tooch is going against, Ant's going against me, Tooch, because this is my free play that I haven't won. So he's going to say, I'm going to reverse jinx you. And one of us is going to say, I told you so.
It's a $10 to reverse the jinx on Higgs.
Listen, San Diego run line plus 180. I gave this out on the midday money. Sacconi's got 9 innings, 12 hits, 5 home runs, and 9 runs allowed, 10 runs allowed versus these guys. Give me some Padres at home here, plus 180 run line. Going to get off the schneid in big fashion.
That's it.
It's like remember ESPN back in the day? You'd watch Baseball Tonight, like 1997, and be like, oh, he's an 0 for 22 funk, but he snaps out of it. Yeah, now he's 1 for 23. That's going to be me.
Like Stuart Scott.
Yeah.
Classic.
I'm like 0 for my last 7 or whatever, but boom, we're going to hit this big one, and now we're going to be 1 for our last 8.
That's it. I hit 12 in a row. I went 0 for 2, and I hit 1 last week. So start a new streak.
Yeah.
Same thing. Sean's going to win this week. I have no problem losing $10 just for him to win his free play.
I like it.
Thank you with the Mr. Numbers reverse jinx for me.
No problem.
I got to bet on the Mets to lose because I'm a Yankee fan.
Yeah, he saw that. He's like, since I've been betting on them against the Mets, they've been losing. I was like, only Mr. Numbers. It was only $100, but it's okay.
Oh my god!
All right,
that's
we
a
got
diehard Yankee fan right there.
Yeah.
Blue Jays, Mariners, Gaussman versus Castillo over under 7.5.
Over.
I like the over.
Over. No. Over.
I got burned. I got burned with the under yesterday with Seattle. I can't do overs in their games. I don't care if they're facing. Let me think of a good Toronto Blue Jay terrible pitcher. I don't even think of a bad one. Mark Einhorn. I don't even know.
Barrios last year. Jose Barrios from last year.
I can't take it over with Seattle.
It's the hardest park to get an over in. I was telling Tooch this a couple of days ago. I don't know
what it is. I know what it is because you have 2 teams, but only one team has a lineup. So instead of having two teams getting 27 at bats, you have one team getting 27 at bats and the other team getting like 9.
Yeah.
Right. You might get 9 good hacks out of the home team.
Yeah.
So that's why they can't score runs in that park.
It's terrible.
The offense is
terrible.
Julio Rodriguez, thank you for that $1,000 investment. I'll send you that bill in the mail.
But Castillo's good for giving up 2-3 runs. Gaussman's definitely good for 2 runs versus this horrible lineup.
And then you just get to that Blue Jays bullpen.
And then as Tooch says, just get to the Blue Jays bullpen.
No Tom Henke coming in and
there's 3 runs.
No.
So 3-2 after 5. 3 runs by the Blue Jays. Mariners win 5-2.
Yep.
That's still an under. Thank you.
5-3.
Oh, 5-3. I'm sorry. 5.
All right. Brewers, Dodgers.
The two out 2-run signal in like the top of the ninth to push it over. Never
thrown out at home. Thrown out at home on the second run.
Yeah, I had that yesterday in the Miami Marlin game. That was the Miami Marlin game yesterday for me.
I saw it. I was watching it. I was like, this is terrible.
Brewers, Dodgers over 7.5. Savale, Glasnow. That's all. Thinking that the Glasnow will shut down the Brewers. What do you guys think, Savale? Savale. Every time that Anthony and I have talked about Savale, we're like, we bet against him. He pitches like Cy Young. Dodgers.
If you bet with him, he gives up 4 runs with these.
Yeah, this is a Mazzy pick. Minus 215 is $1,200 lock of the day. Dodgers minus 215.
So
Mazzy's picks.
I'm going to give out 2 plays on this one. Number 1, I'm taking the Brewers to win plus 180. Okay. Wow. Number 2, I'm taking a Ohtani homer because Savale likes to give those 12-6 curveballs, and Ohtani just licks his chops when he sees those curveballs.
Yep.
So there's my 2 plays on this game.
I got to go Dodgers run line here. I mean, Glasnow has pedestrian numbers at home. Dodgers have lost 2 in a row. This is a place for them to tee off. I mean, how bad is it that Tampa Bay, who's maybe going to be a buyer, you get rid of a pitcher you traded for last year, and I get Sam Baz's back. I get McClanahan might be coming back. You're betting on guys with injury histories are coming off like Tommy John surgeries to be 100%. Okay. Yeah, good luck with that. Savali's been back. I can't. How about an over here? I'll do it over with you. I'll do it. You like the dog. You think there's going to be a run score. Let's go. Let's play it safe and just go over to 7.5. Then.
I think it's going to be tight after 5 innings. And when it comes to bullpen versus bullpen, I think the Brewers have a much better bullpen right now. The Dodgers bullpen's worn out from the last series. The Brewers just played in Colorado. So, I mean, I like the Brewers here.
Yeah.
And I'll go with you at the over, but I'll take the Brewers. +1. You're going to be plus 180? Yes.
I'm not. Well, 215 is all right price for Glass now. He's pretty good. That makes sense.
At least it's not a minus.
Brewers are in first place. It's their first place team, so it makes sense.
Hey.
You figure with Savali, maybe it'd be a little higher, but Brewers do win.
If the franchise is starting, it's going to be a home run for him. The Sanchez.
Yeah.
The Sanchez? Gary Sanchez is starting?
If he starts, I'm saying. He homers when you least suspect it. Bottom of the 8th, 2 outs, no one on, tie game. It's like, Sanchez is up. Next thing you know, home run's like.
I go, give me here Dodgers money line parlay with the Freeman 1 hit. That's going to get you some.
There you go.
Okay number right there.
There you go. You're around.
Freeman's good against the volley.
Freeland's
good against everybody.
Freeland's the top 3 hitter in the league, in my opinion.
Yep. All right, let's give away some free plays and then get out of here. Here we go with the free play stuff. Anthony's free play. Cole Reagan's over 7.5, -140 versus the Rockies. I like that play too. I'm already on that one.
I locked it in this morning -120, and it shot up to
I got it at -130 or 135.
Yep.
Shortly after.
That's why it's very important to bet early, because if you wait in the afternoon or even 10 o'clock in the morning, those lines change immediately.
Sean likes the Padres.
Especially with props. People jump on these props. There's a lot of prop shows.
Yeah.
Yep. Sean's on the Padres today, -1.5, +180, plus money.
That's alternate line. Because if you look,
alternate
for dogs, you got to take the alternate line to get that.
Alternate line.
We're not taking plus a run. We're going to lay the runs.
Blue Jays, Mariners, over 7.5 at even money.
Hold up. So what was your original free play, Tooch?
What's this one? I want to change it to the Astros over 3.5 teams.
Oh, no. What was your original one if the game started?
Aaron Nola over 5.5 strikeouts.
That's his original one. So this is his change.
Third.
Free play because the game already started during the thing.
He is winless, career winless ever in his lifetime when he changes the play in the mid-show. So make sure you take the under
before the show.
on the Blue Jays and the Mariners.
I changed it before the show, though.
During the show. I'm going to say it's the same. I'm going to go with it.
The show hadn't started yet because you told me I could take Nola over 5.5 strikeouts.
I don't know.
And Nola's got 2 or 3 already.
What would you say? Is this going to go against his lifetime winless streak?
It might if it doesn't win.
You know what it is? Forget about that one. The fact that he wanted to move it anyway to the Houston over too. He always gets the wishy-washy out. I'm like, I want to do this instead.
We talk him into plays. The way we talk, he's like, I like that one. Well, let me jump on DraftKings while I'm listening.
I didn't go. I thought that I would be able to enter Nola over 5.5 Ks, so I didn't go looking for another play. Then I had to be like, shit, I got to get a late game. So I took the Blue Jay. Then I was like, oh shit, the Astros over 3.5 team total. That's a pretty good play. So that's actually the one I really recommend would be that. But we're gonna stick with the Blue Jays over 7.5.
Got something here, Brent. Ant loves this.
Oh, there we go.
All right. Got a player prop keep visiting. And then let's see. Tooch players Mariner over.
What are you doing? That's trash.
What's the score?
Throw it in the garbage. It's man on first, and the second batter is a 3-0 count. It's about to be first and second, nobody out. What the hell are you doing? Come on. All we need is 3 outs. We need a ground ball.
Yeah.
Or a triple play. We need a triple play.
A triple play.
This would be a perfect time for a triple play.
All right.
Brian Reynolds at the dish for you here.
That's okay.
Retweet the show. If we go 3-0, one viewer receive a free weekend VIP pass. All right. What do you say? You guys get out here at 7:00.
Sounds good.
I'm back to work, working around the house. All right, fellas. Great talking with you. We'll see you again next week.
Yep.
All right. Take care.
Bears season win total.